So it's been a while. Hello everyone and welcome to the longest video I have ever filmed, uploaded, and published on YouTube. In March of 2023, I began querying my YA romance novel, Seaside, about two boys doing their best to find love and forgiveness amongst grief, tragedy, and just the difficulties of being a teenager. The vlog you're about to see was filmed for 15 months. Well, I guess even longer if you account for these intro and outro clips. This video, as you can tell from the title, is the querying journey for Project Seaside. I humbly ask for your grace and your forgiveness for these clips that you're about to watch because, like I said, this was filmed over 15 months, meaning the location is constantly changing, the lighting is changing, the camera angle is changing, the audio quality is changing, but I did my best to make my audio hearable. Just at some points in the video you might need to increase the volume so you can hear it better. I hope you can still enjoy the querying journey with me. And for those of you who are about to query or are currently querying or just thinking about querying and would like a good perspective, a good view about like what can actually happen when you query for 15 months, this video is for you and I hope you find some good in it. As I've said, I think for the third time now, this is the longest video I've ever made, so I don't want to extend this clip too much longer. But yeah, just thank you so much for watching in advance. Querying Seaside has been one of my proudest accomplishments, and I don't think I would have done it if not for you guys watching and cheering for me. Okay, roll the intro. Right now I'm kind of buzzing. A full request in my query inbox. Susie Townsend. What do you think? What if this agent wants to be my agent? Oh, my plot needs work.
Is it a good book?
I just needed a hit. I needed a hit of something. Here's number one.
That inflated my ego a little bit.
I'm back at it again. It's time to play cosmic tennis. Good morning, everyone. This is the day when I'm sending out my first query. I almost did it last night, but I didn't because I told myself today was going to be the day. I almost sent my query last night, and I felt nothing. Maybe that's because I'm at peace with whatever result is going to come from this query that I'm sending out. But it's the next morning, and I'm going to send out my first query for Seaside. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I guarantee the Seaside playlist is in the description of this video. But yeah, I just kind of like wanted you guys to be here while I am talking through this and listening to my neighbors upstairs. So my first agent, his name is John. In my query strategy, I'm sending out, I think it's 6, maybe 7 at once. And I'm doing this so that I can better my submission packages, just to like test the waters and see like if I need to edit anything about my query. And I feel good about it right now. I'm not gonna edit it anymore because I already did that yesterday. And now we're on the query tracker form. Luckily, this agent doesn't have a synopsis, although I do have one. But yeah, I'm just gonna literally use my author email for the first time and fill out this form. And I'll send it. And then we got this to open. So last night I was feeling nothing, but right now I'm kind of buzzing. I haven't sent it yet, but I finished the query and I'm kind of like, then I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna submit. Okay, it's not a big deal. Submit. I did it. No, I have to confirm my email address. That's not fun. Okay. Now it's sent. Now I did it. Now it's sent. Okay. There's a plane overhead. That's fine. He could be looking at it today. He could be looking at it right now. He's probably not looking at it right now. This is my first time even sending anything to my author email account. So I guess I should check that and see if that's working. Yep, I got a reminder. I sent it. Cool. Anyway, let's not freak out, Grayson. Let's open my first query letter. This says to open when you send out the first query, and I think it is like, it's a good proper time. You know, it makes sense. Now's the time. You know, I just sent it. Let's open it. Oh, I didn't, okay, so like the seal's kind of stuck, but that's fine. I just try my best not to like rip the paper underneath. That's obviously stuck, Grayson. You did it on purpose. I just gotta oh. Man, Grayson, you didn't think this through. You did not think this through, but I'll tell you what, if I just rip it from this top portion, it's not gonna rip any paper underneath. So it's fine. It's a learning process. Just rip around the seal. That's what we learned. Okay, here's my letter. Okay, I read the first paragraph, but I'll read it to you. Today you send out your very first query. Ah! I'm sure that was stressful, but in a way it almost felt right. That's true. I'm so proud of the distance we've come and the distance we've yet to travel. This is a big step, but I want you to focus on 2 things. Number 1, how proud you are of your story. And number 2, how much your love of Seaside has made you grow. I am really proud of it. I've come so far, and this is the start. Some special thanks. We would not be here without you. We would not be here without all the people who have beta read for you, without all the books we have read, without all the people around us we've shared our story with. And I hope you feel grateful for all the people who've changed your life this way. Yeah. Next, I want you to take a deep breath. Okay. They call it the query trenches, and I don't expect it to be easy. Rejection is going to hurt worse than a declined job offer. When I was writing this letter, I had a few of those, but everything's different now because I do have a job in Germany. You know, it's nice to talk to previous me who wrote this. It's okay to feel your pain, but I won't dive deep into that now. Cross your fingers for the future. Be grateful and proud of how far you've come. And brace yourself. Love, Grayson. Yeah. I mean, I don't like the way it ripped this, but I really liked the letter. I will see you when the next one comes. Bye. Good morning. Technically, it should have been last night because I got my rejection last night, but it was also dark in here, and I just made the mistake of opening my query inbox email and feeling like, there's going to be nothing there, and then there was something, and then obviously I could not wait until I could film it to open it. So I opened my first rejection last night. Am I sad about it? Not really. He responded to me 3 hours after I sent it, and I did not check my inbox, but I did last night. Before I opened the email, I did have lots of feelings of because I feel like I need a good mantra, I need a good set of statements to help me before I open any kind of news. And I thought I came up with something good last night. It was, no matter what, you are proud of your book and the work you have done. This agent's opinion of your work does not define your value or the value of your work. And at the end of the day, it's a subjective business opinion. And yet don't deprive yourself of this news. The news is already here. The news cannot hurt you. That is what I told myself last night. On a scale of 0 to 100 in terms of disappointment, I'm a 5 because I sent Seaside to an agent I wasn't really invested in on purpose. But then the rejection came. I was still kind of just a little disappointed because I was but but I did it on purpose. I sent it to someone who I didn't think was going to be interested to get feedback on my query letter, and luckily, this agent personalized my rejection and it said, "Wow, you have a wonderful query letter. I just didn't connect to the pages, and I know this is subjective, so I'm sorry, but yeah, I wouldn't want to offer representation because I didn't connect to the pages. It didn't have the right voice for me, which I get, and that's fine. And I know it's personalized because I checked the other comments on Query Tracker. So yeah, good result. My query's good. That was the whole reason I sent it to him, to figure out, is my query good? Is my package good? So Good query letter, awesome. So I guess I should open my query letter number 2. It says to open when the first rejection comes. Should have been last night, but I had to wait until it came out. Maybe I can open the seal better this time. Yeah, the move is to definitely rip it around the seal, so then it just like opens. Okay, it's very dramatic, but dear Grayson, I'm writing this to you before I know what querying is like, but I know there will be many rejections along the way. Fuck that agent. Now let's move on. I hope that made you laugh. You've probably been praising yourself in this moment for a while, and I hope it doesn't sting that much. Well, it didn't sting that much. I have a feeling my disappointment gauge is just gonna incrementally increase the more rejections that come. But yeah, right now I'm good. Maybe I'll have to read this later some more. To put it plainly, there will be time for sadness. Right now, it's time to move on. Something I read in Big Magic comes to mind. How the author treats querying like cosmic tennis. The universe sends you a no, you send another query right back. You're probably really busy right now, but I want you to focus on the big picture, and when you can, send another one right back out there. I suspect you have multiple queries out right now, so prepare more for when those come back too. I believe in you, Grayson. Maybe you think I'm naive for having this much hope and determination, but you can do this. Love, Grayson. You know, I do feel a little bit better. Yeah, I guess it's time. It's time to play cosmic tennis and send out another query. I'll see you in the next clip, which is probably going to be when the dream agent says no, or querying for the 3-month mark. I might open the next letter like next week, because that's when I'm going to send it to the agent that I am super pinned on emotionally. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe she likes it. I gotta get off this clip.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another installment of Grayson did not open the letter when the thing actually happened. If you hear sounds, if you hear interesting noises, it is because since we have last spoken, I have gotten cats. And they are right underneath me now. I'm really curious as to what the heck this tripod is and why I'm talking so much. But anyway, hello. It is Easter, so it is April 9th, 8th. It's one of those days, and the letter we are actually opening today, or should have been yesterday, is not when the dream agent says no. It is when you get some kind of request. So basically, I sent a query yesterday. Like I was sending, hello, Lark. Oh, I don't know if like you can see, but like here's number 1. Her name is Lark. She's pretty new, so she doesn't really like being held for that long. But that's number 1. Someone's playing music outside. Number 2 wants to come up here. I'll make him. I guess I'll get him some room. Come on. Oh, hello. Here's number 2. He doesn't really want to come with me, but you can probably see him, right? His name is Crowhan. And anyway, back to what I was saying, they're probably not going to leave these alone. But yesterday, I was just in a free time moment, and I was like, I'm just gonna send out some queries. And then I did send out some queries, and one of the queries I sent got a response 25 minutes later, and the response was, hey, can you send me the first 5 chapters? And so that means something's working. It means something something is going right, and that made me feel good. And so then I checked this agent's methods and her like routines, like what she's been doing like on Query Tracker, and it seems like she's gonna get back to me sometime next week, whether she wants to receive more material or reject it, which is what she normally does. And I don't know, I was kind of like, the submission request happened so suddenly. I was like immediately in panic mode because I saw it on Query Tracker first, and it was like positive replies 1, and I was like, what? Why is it 1? Why is it 1? There is no 1. And then I had to check my email to see what it actually said, and it was just a moment when I wasn't expecting there to be a request, and there was. And I was also freaking out, like, what if this agent wants to be my agent? But then, like, on the other hand, it was like, Grayson, no, she only asked for the first 5 chapters. She can't even be your agent until she reads the whole book. So calm down. So that's where we are right now. So I submitted 5 chapters to this agent last night. The cats are currently eating. You probably can hear that. But anyway, now we're going to open the You Get Some Kind of Request letter. I guess I didn't stipulate what I meant by some kind of request. But yeah, I don't remember what's on this letter. Okay. It's a little short. Okay. Holy shit, you got a request. Do a little dance. That means something is working here. No, I want you to forget about it for your own good, respectfully. You're probably right. I know how waiting... Hello, Mark. I know how waiting builds hope for you, and hope is fine, but it does make rejection hurt worse. Here's what you should do. I want you to bake something lemony or chocolatey or pumpkin-y. I want you to hug Will really tight. I want you to hold your quiet flame of hope close to your chest. Remember, querying is a subjective game, and that a request isn't everything you need. Not yet. For all purposes, you still have a rejection. I bet that was funny. Anyway, go have fun and send another query. Or notify agents you have a request. I'm not sure how that works yet. Love, Grayson. Well, past Grayson, I can tell you that a request is not the time to alert other agents about it. No, I know now you need to do that if there is an offer. That is it. I did send another query. Currently I have 5/4 outstanding queries, which means they are currently, still out there, still being processed. Yeah, last night I did send 3 or 4 queries. So I was busy. I did send a lot more material, and I think I drafted 2 more queries. In terms of, I did hug Will really tight. And in terms of like when I might open next, I have a feeling it's going to be when the dream agent says no before I get to the 3-month mark. I wouldn't say I have many dream agents, and I'm sure I said that in my dream agent letter right there. So like I would say I'm currently in the middle of round 2/3 of querying, and I will say that I definitely do have some dream agents on that list, but not the dream agent because she's currently closed to queries until July. So I guess like perhaps this won't hurt as bad when I open it. I also, I don't know, maybe I need to have different manners around opening my query letter inbox because this can't keep happening when I open it. Or when the moment happens off camera and then I have to open it like this. I'd rather open it in the moment when it actually happens. But that'll probably happen definitely at the 3 and 6 month mark. I don't know, I'm not really good at saving myself information for later. And like this is like next week will be like week 2 of querying, and I still feel like I don't have good boundaries about checking my query inbox. Like I am certainly still checking it obsessively, and all the agents I've sent it out to now have at least a week of waiting, so I'm gonna have to wait for like a whole week. And I know that sounds so short, but like it's also so long. No one prepared me for how much patience is required in querying. Like I just want to know. I want to know and I want to move on. That's not up to me. Anyway, I'm glad my query package is working. I can tell you that out of the 4 agents I sent it to in the first round, 1 asked for the next 5 chapters. So that is a like 25% like positivity rate. And I also got 1 personalized rejection, which I think was the first one I opened. Was it not? Yeah, I think I did that on camera. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm hopeful, I guess, but I'm also, chill about it for now. I guess we'll see where I'm at in the future. So, bye for now.
Hello everyone, it is April 21st, 2023. And I have an update. It's funny, I was actually like working up the courage all week to update you about this new development that has happened. But like a week later, it seems it is now irrelevant. So let me go a little into it. I know my last clip must have been to open when you get the first request, and let me catch you up to speed. So, not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, I opened my query inbox, as you do, right before class, and there was a full request in my query inbox. Now, this was very exciting, and I was freaking out a lot. I was very excited, but also, like, very nervous, like, oh, I had so much adrenaline, and it was, like, literally 2 minutes before class, and it was funny. But it wasn't funny enough for me to stop checking my query inbox before class. Oh no, I've done that consistently since I've been querying. But anyway, this full request, 9 days later, is a rejection, and I'm just like, oh man, I really wanted this one to work out. I'm opening a letter today on today's clip because this agent was a dream agent of mine. Like I felt like Seaside perfectly aligned with his clients' books and the things he sold, and just like I could sense like our personalities vibing, and like but it doesn't matter now. I did hope a lot. But anyway, today we are opening the letter to open when the dream agent says no. Now, I do know that I have multiple dream agents. This is not like such a big deal, but like there will probably be other times when dream agent says no, but it's just the first time, and like, oh, it happened this morning, but I didn't look at my email until like an hour ago, so it was like it had just been waiting for me all day. It was like, ugh. But anyway, I could open this letter, and after I do, I guess I'll update you on like what my query stats are so far. So yeah, to open when the dream agent says no. If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to rip around the seal and not actually rip the seal. Okay. So your dream agent said no. At least the first one did. I'm sorry. I know that sucks. Please don't think of this as defeat. Do you remember how much time you spent making that agent spreadsheet? It was a lot. You have other agents to submit to, and that's probably not what you want to hear. But hey, at least you have an answer, even if it's no. Remember what I said about cosmic tennis? After you feel your feelings, it's time to send another query. Hang in there, kid. You have no idea what the future holds, what success waits for you. Don't deny yourself that by giving up now. Fingers crossed and a pat on the back. Love, Grayson. Yeah, I think I needed that. I also did play cosmic tennis before, like immediately as I got the email. So I sent it to another agent at the agency. And speaking of sending queries, I currently have 20 outstanding queries right now, which is... What? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hello. This is Lark. I'm sure you guys already know about her. Hello. She's not good at sitting still when she's getting pet. She likes walking around. Hello, there's Caroline. I'll put my ledgers away. They'll probably jump off the table in a second, but like I have 20 outstanding queries, and the agent who requested the partial, she hasn't gotten back to me yet. So hey, there's still, oh babe, that's kind of dangerous. Shouldn't stand on that. Okay, I'll let you learn the lesson. Ooh. Okay, it's fine. That agent who requested a partial still hasn't gotten back to me, so something might come of that. Yeah, I'm just hoping for more positive responses in the 20 outstanding queries that I have right now. Why do I have 20 out right now? It's mostly impatience. On Query Tracker, you can see where you are in an agent's timeline, like how soon they are to get into your query. And like since Monday, it's now Friday, I've expected to receive 3 to 5 rejections a day. Like, okay, I'll get them on Monday, judging on where the agent is in their timeline. Then I haven't gotten any this week, and like the longer that's gone on, like I just needed a hit. I needed a hit of something, someone to remind me that my book exists, I guess. So I kept just querying agents, like wanting to get like a fast response, like to I guess validate my existence. So I have 20 queries out right now. House of 7 more emails drafted. So man, it's just the patience is so hard. Because like I want success now. Like I want to know now, but I can't know now, and I just have to remember that agents are not on my schedule, and like I can't control. There's a siren outside. There's lots of things out of my control. I'm learning to cope with that slowly. And I'm putting a ban on myself to sending any more queries until like at least half of the agents respond to me, because I can't have this many outstanding queries. Like I was already like panicking at like 15, but now I have 20. Like, Grayson, why are you doing this to yourself? It's like my level of stress just notches up like one more turn with each query, and so I just need I need to chill it. I need to cool it. I need to not send so many things out there right now. I need to cool it on the cosmic tennis. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, cosmic tennis is a concept in, I think, Elizabeth Gilbert's book, Big Magic, about basically a way to handle rejection is to like send another query right back out there instead of like just being like passively sad, and like turn it into action. That's the recommendation for rejection. So that's what I've been doing, but I'm gonna actively not play cosmic tennis until I have at least under 10 queries remaining. Yes, good. Anyway, the next time you see me, I will just be in Germany, because that is the 3-month mark. I will be in Germany by the time 3 months rolls around, I think. Anyway, bye. I might also update you with any other things that I feel like need updating. Perhaps I'll open the offer letter. But maybe not. Bye. I feel like you're tilted. I may have filmed this video without filming this video, so I need to film it again. So hello and welcome. It's June 30th. This is now my 3rd time practicing speaking this video, so now like 3rd time's a charm, baby. Here we are. It's June 30th. I'm in Germany. This is my German apartment. I'm a little flustered because I had to film this all over again, and I feel like I need to rush because I wasted some time, but I don't. Just a little frustrated. I have to do it again, so that's okay. So anyway, welcome. We're opening this 3-month query letter again. To keep you up to speed, the letters I have yet to open are query for 6 months and to open when the offer comes. Yeah, I don't expect to be opening those anytime soon. Also, I did do the bit with this sweatshirt, but I don't want to put it back on and take it back off. So just imagine that I did it. I'm sure this bit, if I release this video right now, would not make any sense, but I'm gonna put it in some other videos, so hopefully you'll be able to trace the bit. through my other videos and live streams. But yeah, this bit, love it. Okay, so it's been 3 months. And then after I open this again, I will give you a little querying update so you can like orient yourself to like how things have gone, what I'm going to be doing in the future. Yes, okay, let's open it. To open when you've queried for 3 months. You guys don't get to see me struggle with the seal this time, so I deeply apologize. But here we go. Dear Grayson, it's been 3 months! Celebrate! That's probably the last thing you want to hear right now, but I do mean it a little. You're in the thick of it, and probably need to take a chill pill. Can confirm. I can't guess how much rejection you've gone through at this point, but I know it doesn't feel great. So I'm sorry I put you through this. Go ahead. Blame me. But I'm doing this for our future because I believe in Seaside. I believe in you as a writer, and I believe your book deserves to be out there. For now, we're trying the traditional way. So stick with it. You've got more letters to open. At the 3-month mark, it's probably a good time to evaluate your query package. It's a good idea. What has your request rate been like? Have you gotten any? Can you make your query letter better? The synopsis, sample pages. I trust you know what you're doing, so make it better. I'm rooting for us. Love, Grace. Yeah, I feel very fondly, very nostalgic for the me that wrote this 3 months ago, and I do think it is good advice to update my query package. And I will do that. I really wish I had my cats here so they would just jump on the table and mess up my stuff and get in the shot. But alas, no cats have followed me here. Although there are tons of stray cats or like people's cats that wander out on the street, and it's great. I take a walk, pet a cat. There's so much to update you on. Here are my statistics so far, and I'm sharing this because I feel like it's good data, but also I feel like my request rate skews lower because I haven't always been querying agents that are personalized for Seaside, but I was doing that to just like, I guess, get used to querying, or just like long shots, just like throw it out there, like, Susie Townsend, what do you think? Susie Townsend did not reply, so obviously, I get it. Been querying lots of long shots, but also not really, I mean, I've personalized some of the queries I sent out, but not all of them, and I feel like that has affected my request rate. So let's talk about it. I have sent out at this point 54 queries in 7 rounds. I would say my rounds got a little bigger each time. So round 7 was 12 agents in total. Round 6 was also 12. And of those 12, I currently have 8 that are open right now. And since that agent, I don't know if I name dropped him earlier, since that agent full requested my manuscript way back in like April, I'm not sure when that was, I've gotten 2 more full requests. That agent who first requested partial material from me has not responded, so probably need to nudge her. But yeah, so I currently have 2 active open full requests as of this morning. I mean, I haven't checked yet, but it's freaking 6 a.m. on the East Coast, so they probably have not responded to me, and that's fine. But yeah, these 2 agents who actively have my full manuscript actually have the same first name, which is a little trippy, and it makes me feel like maybe I should only query agents with this first name, looking for other coincidences to come my way. But yeah, so that's good. These agents who have my book are both like agents I would love to work with. Yeah, but I feel like I don't want to send out any more queries until I get some kind of response from any agent about Seaside, whether that's a personalized rejection, give me just like a little bit of feedback, that would be good, or one of these agents with my material actually responding to me, like it just didn't hit, or I don't feel the passion for it, or maybe revise. I just want some kind of feedback before I send out another query, because I'm feeling like I've already run through like half my query list in 3 months, and before I like blow all my chances, I just want to take a seat and wait and like see see what these agents have to say about my book, because I feel like that would be useful feedback for the future. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm putting a pause on querying, but I think I'm putting like a hold on it. So I probably won't have opened that many, not opened, but like I probably won't have sent that many queries at the 6 months mark, which is going to be freaking September, September 30th, which is like a freaking huge long way away, but it's not really that long. I'm sorry if you can hear the ambulance outside. So yeah, anything else I needed to say? I don't know if I said this, but my request rate has been about 5%, 4 out of 54, and I've gotten 2 personalized rejections. The others have either been form rejections or just haven't answered yet or won't ever answer. So those are up in the air. But yeah, Query Tracker also does this really toxic thing of letting you compare yourself to the average Query Tracker member. Also, I said also because that means so in German, but I meant so. You can look at basically all the other authors who are querying, and you can see their stats. You can see their average positive rate and their negative rate. And I will say my positive rate is a little tiny smidge higher than the average Query Tracker member, whatever that means. But also I haven't gotten a lot of responses. I think around 20 just agents who just never responded to me. So I think that's inflating my positive request rate. But yeah. Anyway, that is all I want to say. I'm feeling a little sad now that I'm coming to the end of this clip, just thinking about how hard it is to get an agent, how hard it is to query. And it's not even effort that I can do, it's just a chance. Right agent, right time. Speaking of timing, I feel like because Seaside is a winter book, I feel like I should send queries when it's closer to winter, because maybe that'll be a psychology thing. Hey, it's winter, it's snowy, it's Thanksgiving. Here's a book that's winter, snowy, Thanksgiving. Is that silly? Maybe I would do that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna wait to send out another query until someone responds to me in any way. Probably revise my query package. And yeah, that's all for this clip on June 30th. I will see you most likely September 30th, 2023. Bye.
Okay, just a little small update on the querying front. It is July 1st and I have reneged. I've decided against holding querying just a little bit. I'm querying specifically 2 more agents who I'm personalizing the query. There's very specifically tailored to these 2 agents, so I feel good about it. I have a feeling this part of my hair kind of looks crazy right now, but I can't see it. So I'm sending out 2 more queries, and then I'm waiting. Then I'm holding, waiting, seeing what happens. I just sent it to one actually. It's 4 a.m. on the East Coast, but that's okay. His response rate is really low, but I really personalized the query that I just sent out, so I'm expecting some kind of response. And the other agent, she, I cannot believe I hadn't found her earlier. She's literally, I found her on the Dream Agent. I'm trying not to get too attached, but she opens only in the first week of every month, and today's July 1st, so her query inbox is going to open up later today. So I'm going to send it to her, and she responds to 90% of her queries, so I'm also probably going to get a response from her. So yes, that's what I'm doing. Just cross your fingers. But after that, I'm just waiting for responses at that point. So yeah, that's where I'm at on July 1st. Bye. Hi, sorry for the lighting and or camera angle, but in case you were wondering how long it takes me to change my mind about querying, today is July 15th, and I have reneged again. Basically, I'm back at it again. So that dream agent already rejected me, so just whatever, moving on. The other agent
he's not gotten back to me. It's whatever at this point. Basically, like, I was just feeling like bad about reading about my book, but today and yesterday I basically like read my whole book through one more time. I read Seaside and I was like, you know what? It's still freaking good. And I did like add some more like paragraphs here and there just to like, add things where I felt like they needed to be there. So now my book is like 1,000 words more, but like I'm okay with that. So basically now on July 15th, my plan is query a whole nother batch of 10 to 12 agents and just see what happens. I recently talked to Katie Ann about querying, and she gave me some really good advice, at least that I think, or at least it resonated with me. So I read my book, and now back at it again. I'm gonna basically query these new agents. These agents, I'm gonna try to personalize them as much as possible. These are like newer or quick response agents, hoping to get as much information as possible. That's the goal. Because so far I'm getting crickets. So yeah, that's what's going on. Bye.
Hello, everyone. As you can tell from my voice, I am sick. But the querying news, the querying train stops for no one, and I'm coming at you with a little update. It is September 2nd, 2023, so just an update. So basically, I got a full rejection 2 days ago, and that caused me to kind of reevaluate my entire manuscript, as one does, because I believe the specific feedback was something about, like, we enjoyed Luca's journey, but it didn't connect to points in the narrative, or like the plot, like some elements of the narrative didn't resonate with us, didn't connect with us, and I took that to mean, oh, my plot needs work. So unfortunately, really fortunately, I have plotted a draft 11. I have been working on a draft 11, and all these changes in pink are ones that need to happen. Now, I have just finished this part, so I have this much left to go. And yeah, I'm doing my best not to feel like I have wasted my querying stuff, I'm trying my best not to feel like I've wasted my shot with the agents who currently have my manuscript, which right now is 1.5. Try not to be mad at myself for it, because I have looked back at it, and there are places where I feel like, oh, you know what, the tension could be better here, or I could enter some of these chapters differently, or I could move the bowling chapters, because those are really like romantic chapters, but they were at like here, when I feel like they would better serve the plot down here, so like very close to the midpoint. It's like escalating tension and all that. So basically, I'm writing draft 11. I can't blame myself for in March thinking my book was the best that it was, because that is truly what I thought. And I gotta remember that this means I am getting better as a writer, because I am seeing changes that I could make to the plot, but I'm just like, man, I really thought I had it. But anyway, that is all. I'm back in the US, by the way. Bye.
Hello everyone, it is a fated day because it has been 6 months since I started querying Seaside. It is September 30th, and I apologize for the audio because I have gotten a mic at this point. I got that mid-September, and I have been using it for my videos, but I couldn't for this one because if I used mic audio halfway through, it's going to mess up the whole audio. It's going to mess up the audio consistency for the rest of this video. So I apologize for that, but this video wasn't meant to be professionally filmed anyway, so here we are. To open when you've queried for 6 months. It's been up and down in terms of querying. I only have one agent reading my full manuscript right now. All others have pulled out, except for this
one agent. She requested it, I think, over the summer. So like it was June or July is when it was requested. And so yeah, the one who asked for a partial is pulled out at this point, which is a bit disappointing to me because I don't know, it just was. I have recently sent out a batch of queries, like a lot. I think I've sent out 76 queries at this point, so that's quite a number. Sometimes it feels impossible, like it's never gonna happen. I hope it happens, but maybe this letter will make me feel better. So here we go. Now remember to open it the right way, just rip the top. Dear Grayson, 6 months is a stupid long time to be querying. I'm writing this on a Sunday morning in March 2023. I'm so proud you've made it this far, and I'm sorry you're still querying. By this point, you might feel like you want to give up, like querying is pointless and does nothing but hurt, and I understand that. I want you to understand that you are not alone in this. Lean on Will, lean on your friends and your writing community. They will be there for you. If somehow querying doesn't suck right now, that's awesome. Remember, their rejection is not a value of judgment on you. This is an industry and a business, and a highly subjective one at that. You knew this was going to be hard, but you did it anyway because you believed in yourself and you believed in your book. And I'm so proud of you for that. Find some time today to look back at the last 6 months. Sit with what has happened, with whatever emotions you want to feel. Maybe try writing in one of those work in progresses you've got on the side. At this point, I want to remind you that if it doesn't work out on Seaside, that doesn't mean your writing is over or your life is over. It's a good reminder. Write something else and focus on the big picture, and the day will come when your own book is on your shelf. Love, Grayson. The day will come when your own book is on your shelf. Can it be now? Can it just be like 20, 25, 26? I'd even take 27. I have been writing in Project Faye and Project Popstar, so that's good. I'm not super sad. I just feel like I'm waiting and nothing's happening. I'm apathetic, frustrated, disappointed. I want something to happen, but nothing's happening. And I think it gets harder every time to send out a query because I'm second guessing myself more. And I heard this somewhere that it's not the first rejection that hurts the most. It's every recent rejection. It's the late game ones, because with every subsequent rejection, you remember the weight of all the others that came before it. So right now, form rejections, they still don't bother me, but the form rejections on the full request, that bothers me. Yeah, I wish I was getting more attention, more requests, more agents interested, but of course I do. Everyone wants that. Yeah, I'm in a state of I want more, but I can't have more. It's not my decision. But one day, there will be a day when I put my book on my bookshelf. Okay. Bye.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Floor Time. This is something I just started doing, and I'm also deciding that I'm going to be using the mic in future clips of this series, so sorry for previous clips in which I said I wasn't going to do it. I'm going to do it now. I think I just wasn't as comfortable with using the mic and doing the audio editing, but I feel like I can manage it now. I've been feeling very stressed recently about querying and agenting. Oh, by the way, it is January 26th, 2024. It's a whole new year. Hello. I thought this was going to be a problem. Hello. It is a whole new year of querying. Not that I've sent any, but it's just been very... I've been No One Has My Book. I don't remember where I left you at in this series, but No One Has My Book. I have been rejected on all full manuscripts, all partials. I have no promising leads. I only have 5 outstanding queries right now, and they're all probably not going to respond to me. Yeah, I feel like I kind of have hit a dead end. Like, I mean, I did recently send Seaside off to a beta reader, but I don't know how helpful this beta reader is going to be because I sent a Word document, so I'm just not sure what the feedback's going to be like. And I'm also not sure if it's not that I don't love Seaside, because I do. I love it as a book. I've been having feelings that, like, not like it's pointless, but like I am disheartened. I am planning on sending one final batch of queries out sometime in February after I get beta reader feedback, but I don't know. Like, I guess I'm still wondering, like, is it a good book? Like, is it still good? Because like I don't know, like I had 4 agents interested and 3 requested fulls and 1 requested partial. Or maybe it was a different combination of that. But like, I'm kind of out of agents at this point. Like, I've been doing some more research. And I did like just probably 5 hours with it over the last 2 days. It's just like stressing me out so much because I'm remembering how much work it was last time to research agents, and I'm trying to find new agents, and it's so much work, and I just feel very stressed about it. I feel like like what if this effort is not even worth it? And I also like, and to be like the most honest, sometimes seeing other people's success makes me doubt my own ability to succeed. And so that's really hit me hard over the past 2 days. I really want it to happen, and I feel like if Seaside doesn't work, I'm basically at square one again, because Project Faye and Project Popstar are still in first draft, and I feel like it was going to be like such a long time before I have anything query ready again. Like, at least another year, a year and a half, maybe even 2 years from now, and I just feel like it's setting me back. Like my timeline is not when I wanted it to be, and I'm the kind of person who like likes planning out a schedule, like a plan for me for the next 3 to 5 years, and me thinking about like having to query again 2 years from now is not something that was in my plan. And maybe that's like as naive of me, but like I don't know, like, is it just like, is it me? Is it my book? Because like I had some agents who were like really interested and loved the story, but then like once they read the full manuscript, they were like, never mind. But their feedback wasn't really specific, so I'm just like, is it like right agent, wrong time, or is it like the book isn't right for the market, or just no one wants this kind of book, or like, is the book too sad? Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's just again, it's up in the air, and there's nothing I can do about it. I think I brought my letters with me because I wanted to read my to open when you feel sad letter. If I made that, I think I did. No, I didn't. Did I? I don't think I made like a specific when you feel sad, but I'll open my first rejection letter. This is certainly. Oh, and I got a rejection today. But I had closed like months ago, but I don't know. Yeah, I am reading that, and it doesn't sound like me. Like, I'm almost at a year of querying this book. Started doing it in March. And I feel like this next round is going to be my last round. I hope that I have more positive updates in the future, whether that or not that's just my attitude or it's actual good news. But I guess you'll find out in the future. Okay. Bye. You guys, something is feeling auspicious. It is Sunday, February 25th, and I don't know if I said this in my last clip, but I sent off Seaside to a beta reader, and I was also beta reading this other author's work, and I just got the feedback returned to me yesterday, and it was very good. It was so good to the point where this person told me that my book was basically the perfect YA story, and that inflated my ego a little bit. You can come in, girl boy, come on. Sorry, I had to go turn off my air conditioning. But it inflated my ego a little bit. So yesterday when I was on my live stream, I was just fully reading the feedback. And kind of swinging the other way. Maybe my book is good. Maybe it, deserves another shot. Maybe I should do it. And so I was scheming all of yesterday. Doing lots of scheming, coming up with a new list of agents to send my book to once more into the breach. I don't know if anything's gonna come of it. It just feels something might happen. Who knows? I might look back on this vlog clip and be like, "You were wrong. You were so wrong." But that's okay. I'm willing to be wrong. Because I don't know. I just feel like it's really hard to take positive criticism genuinely and seriously. But just with writing, I always feel like there's more to grow and there's more to learn. And I've been having thoughts recently yeah, you know what, maybe Seaside isn't a good book to debut with anyway, it's not my best work, it's not gonna be anything, so I should just move on, I should work on Project Faye. But I feel, somewhat swayed by what this reader said to me. They loved the ending, they loved the romance, they loved many aspects of the book, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Maybe it is good. Maybe, would that be so shocking? Maybe it is good. You ever think of that? Maybe it is good. Maybe you are a good writer. So yeah, I'm gonna be sending it out once more. I feel like I'm gonna make it a pretty big pool, bigger than my normal rounds of querying, but I also feel like it's kind of now or never. It feels like the last shot, the last push, because I'm gonna be honest, I've queried 87 agents. No, not for you. Queried 87. And if I can get to 100, I feel like that's that. That's that, baby. And, we're coming up onto the year anniversary of this, so that's where I'm at. That's how it is. Cross your fingers for me. I don't know. Funny thing is, I don't know how this video ends. I don't know, if months later I would look back at this video and feel oh, it wasn't meant to be, but she seemed so hopeful. I feel bad for her. Or she had no idea what was coming. I hope it's the second one. But I also acknowledge the possibility of the first. Anyway, see you in the next update. Bye.
Hello guys, it's May 11th, 2024. You haven't seen me in a while. I have just been doing my graduate school thing. Fun fact, I'm actually graduating today, but today is also the day I'm sending what I believe is to be my last query. It is my 100th query. I also can't find my mic, and also the last time I used my mic, it was super fuzzy and cut out every 2 minutes. So go back to this. Anyway, I am sending this query. It is actually a referral from another agent who rejected me in March. It's been a while since March, but this agent is still open, so I'm going to submit to this one. I kind of feel like the journey stops here. I feel like I gave it a good run. 100 queries is quite a lot. And I guess if there is going to be another update to this video, it will be more along the lines of how this query turns out. I don't think it has that high of a chance of succeeding because this agent likes first-person books, and Seaside is definitely dual POV and third person. But we will see. We will see. You never know what the universe has in store for you. I'm feeling okay. Honestly, I feel like I've emotionally moved on. I'm really focusing on Project Faye recently as much as I can, and so maybe at some point I'll pick Seaside back up again, edit it, but I really feel like I did what I wanted to do with Seaside, and I achieved what I wanted. I went through the query trenches, came out, no dice. And I'm not upset about that because I know, like, I'm in the long game, and the only way to actually fail at this is to stop trying. So that is the end of this querying journey for now. This is the end. So this video has been a year and 3 months in the making. And yeah, I'm really proud I did it. And I did. It's not like I got no hints that Seaside was good. I did get quite a lot of promising responses from a lot of agents. I got some personalized rejections, I got full requests, I got partials, and I got a referral this time. So maybe there's something there. But as far as I know, this is the end. Okay, I gotta go graduate today. Gotta put on my fit, my master's fit. And one day you might see me on the querying journey again. Be on the lookout for Project Faye's turn or Project Popstar's turn. But yeah, it's the end. It's the end, baby. Separating for the outro now. Today is October 27th, 2024. It is the day I'm filming the intro and outro clips for this video. As you can see, I don't want to say nothing came of me querying Seaside, and I'm definitely not disappointed with the outcome being what it was of nothing. But I am really proud of myself for actually researching and finding 100 agents to querying 100 agents, and then not giving up despite the huge pile of no responses and rejections I was getting along the way. I think it was a very valuable experience for me, and even though it did take a very long time of my life, I don't feel like that time was wasted, and I would highly encourage you to query out there. If not for the success of finding an agent, then perhaps at least for the experience in proving to yourself that you can do hard things, you can face rejection, and you can come through it on the other side. Truly at this moment, I feel neutral about what happened to Seaside. I think I said earlier in these clips that I am satisfied with the work that I did for Seaside. I feel like I did what I was trying to accomplish in those 11 drafts, although put a pin in that for now. I will be filming a project update video soon to update you guys on my 3 works in progress: Seaside, Project Faye, and Project Popstar. So be on the lookout for that, and I will talk more about the future of Seaside. No, it is not an agent update, just to let you know, but I think it is going to be cool and exciting. Thank you guys so much for sticking it through this hour-long video. If you are querying right now, my heart goes out to you, and you have the most positive vibes from me. I'm truly rooting for all of us to succeed and all of us to get our books published. I hope you enjoyed this realistic look at what the querying process can look like. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, I'm in a new apartment, by the way. You might have noticed that.